My son accused my husband and me of harassment for encouraging him to go to college. Now that he's beginning to regret it, it's unfortunately too late to take it back. My son and I moved to the US last year. His relationship with me before moving to the US was good. He knew my struggle as a single mom and always tried to help me around the house. I was not strict, and he could go out with friends anytime. When we were in our home country, he begged me to send him to college no matter what. I saved up money so he can go to college. Where I came from, college is essential. We moved to a small town, and my son found new friends. These friends were not a good influence. I am used to polite and academically oriented kids back home. His new friends make fun of his books and his plans to go to college. Before his high school graduation, my husband and I took him to several universities in the state so he could get a feel for which one he would like to go to. Then, after he graduated from high school, I told him I had about $20,000 saved up for college. He said it would not fit because tuition is pretty expensive nowadays. I suggested he could go to a community college 20 minutes away and live at home to save money. He agreed, and I gave him access to the fund, joint account. Long story short, he did not enroll himself. Instead, he started partying a lot and used the money on expensive dates with his girlfriend. I told him that he should not have spent the money on things other than college, but he said that it was his and that I should not meddle with him anymore because he is an adult. He moved out and stopped talking to me. I worked hard to save that up for over a decade, and I am upset that he wasted it in less than a year. My husband and I went to his place and asked that he pay me back since it was precisely for college and not fun money. He called the police and filed harassment charges. I told the police to review the CCTV footage because the whole time I talked to him through his ring cam, I was calm and reasonable, and my husband was just standing behind me, not saying anything. I was outside the door talking. He never even opened the door to talk to me face to face. The police said there was nothing he could do if my son and his girlfriend felt harassed. He could file a restraining order if he wanted to. Back home, it is unforgivable to treat your parents like this. But here in the US, I was treated almost like a criminal. I still have not heard from my son, and I don't expect him to reach out. But his girlfriend's mother has called me asking if my house is still open to him. I asked her why, and it turned out he hadn't paid his share of last month's rent, and his girlfriend had to pay it for him. I said it was not my problem, and that he was not welcome anymore in my house since he was an adult. The girlfriend's mom said, "What kind of mother would not extend help to his teenage son?" She further insulted me and said she knew why he had left me. At this point, I don't care anymore. I tried to help him get a good start, but he wasted it. Aside from the $20,000, he lived rent-free in the house with free food, phone, car, and gas money, and I paid all the utility bills and his health insurance. All I asked is that he focus on his studies, finish at least an associate's degree so he can get a decent job and be fully independent from me ASAP. For those who asked why college is so important to me, as an immigrant, we are held to specific standards. We must prove to USCIS that we will not become a public charge, meaning we won't rely on government aid. I want him to be able to be a good immigrant and become productive. I wonder if he can become a citizen if he makes a poverty line. I was just trying to ensure he lived a good life. P.S. The harassment charge was closed for lack of evidence of harassment. Many of what he said were lies.